Hello, in this video we're going to be going over the week 4 rhythmic excerpts. You'll notice these rhythmic excerpts contain two things we haven't yet had in this class. The first is duple division of the beat, and the second is excerpts in quadruple meter. So before we begin, let's review our conducting patterns and add our new conducting pattern and apply the duple division of the beat to those patterns. Let's begin by conducting a duple meter pattern and saying ta on the beat. We'll do 4 measures of this. Go ahead and vocalize and conduct with me. Here we are. Ta, 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 ta. Then let's add the duple subdivision of this. So we're going to be saying ta, d on each beat equally spaced. Here we are. Again, vocalize and conduct with me. 4 measures. Ta, D, 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 ta, D. Now, even though we haven't had syncopation yet, we can actually not speak ta and just speak D, the second half of each beat, just to make sure that we're accurate with that subdivision. If you're struggling with the accuracy on this, just go ahead and put the 8th note subdivision on your metronome to get a grid there. Here we are, not speaking ta, but speaking D, again, 4 measures in duple meter. With me. D, 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 D. Now let's do the same thing we just did with duple meter, but with triple meter. Let's conduct a triple pattern and say ta on the beat. Again, 4 measures with me, vocalizing and conducting. Ta, 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 ta. And then with the duple division, and by the way, subdivision and division in terms of what we do with the beat, those terms are interchangeable for this class. So now we'll be doing ta, D, triple meter, vocalizing and conducting with me. Ta, D, 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 ta, D. Now we'll go ahead and do just the D, not the ta, the second half of each beat. Here we are, not speaking ta, just speaking D, conducting and vocalizing with me 4 measures again. D, 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 D. So now we'll do the exact same thing with quadruple meter, just the pattern first on ta with me 4 measures. Ta, 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 ta. And then the duple division, ta, D on each beat, conducting and vocalizing with me. Ta, D, 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 ta. Now let's go ahead and again just do D and not ta, the second half of each beat with the first silent. Here we are. D, 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 ta. Now let's perform the week 4 rhythmic excerpts. If you look at number 1, we're in duple meter. There are no duple division of the beat. So we'll conduct a duple meter pattern, perform with me. And this one is just on the beat, so we're only going to hear tas. Here we are. Ta, 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 ta. So in number 2, this is in quadruple meter, so we'll conduct a 4 pattern. Here we are. Ta, 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 ta. And number 3 is in duple meter. You'll note this is the first one that has the duple division of the beat. So in the third measure, we will say ta, di on those duple division of the beat. Here we are, number 3. Ta, 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 di, ta, di, ta, ta, ta. Number 4 is in duple meter, also has duple division of the beat. Here we are, number 4. Ta, di, ta, di, ta. Ta, di, ta, di, ta, di, ta, di, ta, ta, ta. Number 5 is the same as number 4. My bad. Let's do number 6. Triple meter. This one also has duple division of the beat in the 4th measure. Here we are. Conduct a 3-pattern. Vocalize with me. Ta, 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 di, ta, di, ta, di, ta. So number 7 is in triple meter, but this one contains a pickup or an anacrusis. So let's go ahead and conduct 1 and 2. We'll vocalize ta on 3. Here we are. Ta, 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 di, ta, di, ta, di, ta. Number 8 is in duple meter, but also contains a pickup on beat 2. So the first downbeat is a beat into it. Here we are, conducting in 2. First beat will be silent. We'll vocalize on 2. Ta, 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 ta. Number 9 is in triple meter, and there's a rest there on the beat 3 of the 2nd measure. So we'll make sure not to speak ta through that rest. Here we are, number 9. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, di, ta, di, ta, di, ta. Ta, ta. Number 10 is in quadruple meter, also has duple division of the beat. So the first 2 beats are going to be ta, di, and there's rests here in the 2nd measure, so we'll make sure that we don't vocalize ta through beat 1 of the 2nd measure. Ta, di, ta, di, ta. Ta, di, ta. Ta, di, ta, di, ta, ta, di. That one's pretty tuneful. So number 11, we're in triple meter. Again, we have a pickup, and this pickup has duple division of the beat. So beat 3 will be ta, di, and the first downbeat will be a beat later. We'll conduct 1 and 2 and vocalize on 3. Here we go. Ta, di, ta. Ta, di, ta, 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 di, ta, ta. So number 12 is in quadruple meter. There's no pickup, nor are there duple division of the beat occurrences. Here we are, conducting 4, vocalizing with me, number 12. Ta, 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 ta. Now you'll notice that in these excerpts where there's an anacrusis or a pickup, the rhythm, the duration of the pickup is oftentimes subtracted by the end of the final measure. That's something that you want to watch out for in your dictations. It's a really, really common thing in music generally.
and for this class. So be aware of that, especially as it relates to trying to figure out what the meter is, meaning that some students will rely on the duration of the final measure to figure out what the meter is. So for example, if you're in duple meter, you would expect that to be 2 beats. If you're in triple meter, you would expect it to be 3 beats. If you're in quadruple meter, you would expect it to be 4 beats in terms of the duration of the last note. Oftentimes, if there is a pickup, that duration will be subtracted from the final measure. So again, just be aware of that as you divine what the meter should be and as you do your dictations.